It is a beautiful day in Mexico and we about to go for a walk and a talk and a vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Stay tuned because we just about to talk about what happened this last week, how you can stay true to who you are, stay in alignment with who you are when you got a lot of life going on, and how you ain't gotta wait for nothing outside of you to feel good. You can feel good right now. You can be blessed right now. You can experience an immense amount of well-being right now. So we about to shine. So I'm about to go down to the river. I like to come down here in the morning time because it's a great place to be. It's a great place just to be present. And sometimes I put my feet in the water. You can just vibe and just watch the water flow, and it's like, whoa, this is life right here. This is literally life. I feel like this is a good place to kick it and spit some spiritual facts. Like, being by the river is so powerful. Like, you just get to be present with the river, and the river is flowing. Just like us, we're always flowing, we're always in motion. It was cool, I saw this video the other day, and this dude was like, we label ourselves with nouns, like we're static beings. Like, we label ourselves as if we're not moving. He was like, but we're not static, we're always moving. He was like, we're more like verbs, we're more like jumping, running, living. We're literally living. That's a verb, that's in action. And it's so funny that we label ourselves as static things like dad or man, or I guess those are nouns, I don't even know. But yeah, we're not static and we're always flowing. That's what the river always reminds me of. But but so this last week, it was pretty extraordinary. A lot of things was moving and shaking, a lot of things taking place. And it was really cool because I remember, like, once upon a time in my life, like, I dreamed to live this life. I dreamed to live a life that I was in a different country, being able to travel. I had dreamed that I was showing up for people. I had a dream that I was showing up and shining. And so it's really cool to just kind of be living that out. And also seeing that, life experience is the greatest teacher. It literally is the greatest teacher, like it always is. And I used to hate when people said that yeah, life is going to teach you everything. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, how is life going to teach me anything? Like, I can read a book and learn more from life, but nah. When you tapped in and tuned in and when you paying attention, life can really show you a lot of stuff. And like, yeah, those are the greatest lessons because it comes from you. Like, the lessons that you learn from life are specifically made for you. Like, your life experience is specifically made for you to learn something, and I think that's really cool. And something that I kind of recognized again this week, and I made a video about this a long time ago, and I was like, it's not about the doing, but it's about the being. And it's so important to know that. It's so important to see that. It's not about what you're doing, but it's about the state of being that you're coming from. Are you coming from a state of stress, worry, doubt, fear, whatever you're coming from, or are you coming from a place of well-being, love, compassion? You know what I mean? Because this is the only thing that makes a difference. And because you can be doing a lot of things, but if you're doing a lot of things from fear, then it really don't matter. But if you're doing a lot of things from love, it matters. And if you're not doing a lot of stuff and you're doing not a lot of stuff from love, that matters as well, because it matters how you feel, how you actually feel in the midst of everything. And so that was just like a really cool thing for me to notice, because I remember there are points in my life where I was doing a lot, but I was still like coming from this place of like scarcity, of like, I'm not doing enough. And then, then when you're doing a lot, you can be like, oh my God, I'm so busy. But it's like, it don't matter what we actually doing. It matters just like the state of being that we're in. So that was just like a really cool thing to recognize with everything that was kind of happening in my life. And it's just so, it's so cool to see that like we always being guided back to love, and we always have a GPS guiding us back to this present moment, because anything is possible in this present moment. You see the ocean? Like, it's vast, it's unlimited, it's infinite. Like, you can't see the end of this. You can't see the end. There are edges, but you can't see it. And it's like, that's just the now moment. The now moment is just as vast and it's infinite. And that's why I love nature, because it shows you just kind of how, it shows you, nature is such a spiritual representation of what life is actually. Like, it's a physical representation of what the spiritual world is like. And it's so cool because, like, we are the now moment as well. Like, life experience flows through us, time flows through us, and we're so vast and we're so infinite, but sometimes we think we're really small, but it's like, we're just like this ocean. And it was cool because me and Yulita actually went swimming the other day. We went swimming over there, and I think we're gonna go swimming today again. But it's like, when we were in the ocean, I was like we're literally like in this big ass ocean. We were only in a small piece, but it's like, it's all one. It's all one. It's just like us, happening all right now. So you know what's really cool about knowing how vast and unlimited we are is that there's an immense amount of well-being beneath that, and it kind of shows that like if we are the now moment, then no experience can ever hurt us actually. Like, all experiences will flow through us. Even the worst experiences will flow through us. And yes, it might be bad, but it's like, it will be here and then it'll be gone. It's like, this too shall pass. And it's like, that's how vast and infinite we are, that anything can we can experience anything and we can still be okay. And that's fucking great to know actually, because it's like, there's hope that we can end our suffering. There's hope that we're not broken. There's hope that things can actually get better. And that's really hopeful actually. And you know, like, the ocean goes through so many changes. Like, it has a high tide, it has low tide, it has storms, hurricanes, typhoons, tsunamis. Like, those things all happen to the ocean, but the ocean is still the ocean, and it's still literally okay actually. I don't know if that was the last vlog, but I was talking about, like, that's when we be with our experience, we see that like, these experiences are just like the high tide or low tide. They just kind of come and go. But if we run away from our experience, we'll never see that it's just high tide or it's just low tide. We think it's the end of the world actually. And so that's the gift of being. That's the gift of our vastness. That's the gift of the life that we live. That's the gift of being an infinite being, is that we can experience anything and still be okay. Due to the fact that our world looks how it looks, you know what I mean? It's kind of in turmoil. It's not a representation of well-being right now. This is why it's so important that individuals such as me and you align with well-being, align with truth, align with love, and allow that to shine outwardly, because that's all the world needs. The world just needs stable individuals that are aligning with well-being. More people to feel well-being, because if they don't feel well-being, they'll be scared of what they see in the outside world, and they'll think that the outside world has something to do with their well-being, but we're going within and seeing that our well-being is innate to us. Our well-being is what gives us, is what life is actually. And so everything that we see in the outside world, it's well-being portrayed as something that's not well-being. It's well-being portrayed as hatred. It's well-being portrayed as turmoil. It's well-being portrayed as war. But so as we come back to who we are, and as we align with truth, align with light, align with well-being, this will take care of everything, because the world is made up of individuals like me and you. And as we tap in, our vicinity will change, the world around us will change, but we will cause a ripple effect and more people will also change. And that's what we're here to do. We're just here to shine. Have a good time and shine. That's it. That's it. So I think that's all I wanted to share today. So you know what we're gonna do. Be you and shine. I'll see you next time. Peace.